to do a little grocery haul. I do live in South Korea, but I do most of my grocery shopping at the commissary on base. I go to the Korean grocery store for very specific items, but most of the ingredients I use are going to be at the American grocery store, so that's where I go shopping. I spent $220 at the grocery store today. I'll show you everything I got, and then I'll tell you the dinners I'm going to make this week. For spaghetti, I bought this, and then we already have pasta and ground beef. I only recently tried the Rao's spaghetti sauce for the first time because I wanted to see if it was really worth the hype and worth spending that much more for it. And honestly, I feel like it is. On another night, we're having steak, baked potatoes, and corn. We usually always buy DiGiorno frozen pizza, which we love, but we switched it up last week and got a Red Baron, and honestly, this was way better than we expected. So I got another one of these for this week. This is usually our like lazy Sunday dinner. I got all of this for chicken tortilla soup. There might be other things that go in it, I don't remember right now, but I have chicken, black beans, corn, tomatoes, chicken broth, corn tortillas, chicken bouillon, cilantro. I was supposed to get jalapenos, but the store didn't have any, so I got these Korean chili peppers. They're really good and honestly still pretty mild. I've actually never even had chicken tortilla soup, which is crazy because I always hear about how good it is. I feel like there's a lot of things that I realize like I haven't had before, and I'm like, how have I never tried that? And then I remember I was actually a vegetarian for 6 years, so that's what I'm gonna blame it on. Our next dinner is bulgogi rice and broccoli. I already have rice. This, if you've never had this, you need to try it. It's a bulgogi style marinade Korean barbecue sauce by CJ Foods. I got this bulgogi here. I'll just marinate it in this sauce and then make some rice and broccoli with it. Lately, I've liked meal prepping my breakfast once a week because I wake up absolutely starving and don't always feel like cooking in the morning. A couple weeks ago, I meal prepped a bunch of breakfast burritos, and then last week I did egg bites, and then this week I'm gonna do like egg McMuffins. So I got English muffins, eggs, sharp cheddar, and Canadian bacon. So I'll make 6 of those and put them in the freezer for the week. And then we're having a pesto chicken pasta. So I got bow tie pasta, chicken, I got pesto, and then I was supposed to get sun-dried tomatoes, but the store did not have any at all. That's the thing about living in Korea. I have one American grocery store to go to, and I honestly don't know if I would find sun-dried tomatoes at a Korean grocery store or not. I don't really have like a backup store to double check for an ingredient if the commissary is out, so I'm bummed that there's no sun-dried tomatoes. Maybe I'll put just regular tomatoes in here, but it's not as good. And we'll probably eat this with some frozen garlic bread. Okay, all that's really left now that I put the dinner stuff away is just some snacks and some fruit and some house things. We got a chuck roast because my husband's gonna make, what's it called? Beef stew pretty soon. I'll go back to the store for fresh produce when we're gonna make that. That's also for the stew. Just some crackers, some grape nuts. I haven't had these in forever. I don't know if I'm gonna like them, but I feel like they're really good for you, so I'm gonna try them out again. My husband's favorite pickles. I will not eat these. I started drinking the Fairlife milk recently. I really like it. The only thing I don't like is when I use it in my espresso machine, I feel like this milk gets like stuck to the nozzle so much easier. So I might need to get just regular whole milk for my coffees. And I just got some bananas, kiwi, pomegranate juice, some avocados. My husband loves this dill potato salad from the deli. Butter, cheese sticks, whole wheat tortillas, always gotta have those. Whipping cream for my coffee. I got these yogurt drinks to add to my breakfast this week. An apple, toilet paper, laundry soap, another olive oil. I was out of garlic powder. I got capers. We're gonna make eggs Benedict this weekend with homemade hollandaise sauce. And then just a little parfait, our favorite tortilla chips, and some french fries because we were out. I'm gonna put the rest of this away and then start making my coffee. To show you guys this little little door because everybody loves it. It's a little mini door in our fridge, and then we put beverages there. To use my new Breville Espresso Machine, so if you have any tips for me, let me know. This turned out super good. This was the first time I had like super fresh espresso beans. These were just roasted on January 5th, so that was only 4 days ago. In the past, I've just gotten espresso beans from the grocery store, either the Starbucks brand or the Death Wish brand, which is a really good one. This was my first time going to a local coffee shop here in Korea that also is a roastery. I got some beans from there, and I feel like I just need to continue doing that while I'm living here because this turned out amazing. Something to know about if you go out to get coffee in Korea is that I personally feel like their coffees are very, very weak. I'm used to like a double shot of espresso. It's very coffee forward, it's strong, and I love it that way. I feel like when you go to most cafes in Korea and get a coffee, they taste like coffee flavored milk. Like, they are super weak in my opinion. There's a lot of things I love about Korea, but their coffee is not one of them. Anyways, it's currently 12:30. I have to tutor in a couple hours. If you don't know, I've been tutoring here for maybe like about a year or so, but today's actually my very last day of tutoring, and I'm a little bit sad about it. It's like very bittersweet. The reason is because I'm moving to Georgia soon. I'm actually in Korea for a little bit longer, but I needed time to sell my car before we go, and then also I just want to get our house like decluttered and organized, and I want to have time to just do last minute things before we leave. I'm gonna say goodbye to my last 2 students today, which is a little bit sad. I have a few hours till then. I think I'm gonna get some lunch. I have some leftover like pesto chicken and pasta that I might heat up, and then I might actually start editing this YouTube video. This is only my second vlog, so I'm new to editing YouTube videos, and the first one I edited on iMovie. It went well, but it's definitely a learning curve because I've only used iMovie a handful of times. This time, I might try editing this on Canva. I have Canva Pro, and I'm pretty sure I could do all of the editing there. I'm not quite sure with like the sound effects or music. I'll have to look into that, but I'm not even to the point of using a lot of sound effects right now anyways. I just feel like with Canva, I'm used to the platform, and I could be a little bit more creative with the style of the video on Canva and like cute text and things like that. So I think I might try that out. Anyways, we'll catch up soon. Okay, it's way later in the day now. I just finished my very last session of tutoring. It honestly is giving like end of the school year vibes, like as a teacher. It feels like I just did something big and now it's time to relax. It's nowhere near as crazy and exhausting as being full-time in the classroom, but it's like low-key those vibes. Anyways, it's 5:30. I am cozy in these earmuffs. I've been cozy in them all day long because my car says it's -3 degrees, so like a little bit below freezing. Yeah, it's just been so cold all day. I'm headed home now. I'm gonna make spaghetti for dinner and hang out with my husband for the rest of the night. So I'm probably gonna sign off the vlog now. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe, and stick around for my next vlog.